We all know you as a marketing veteran who's done some fantastic work with great brands and as an author. But today we're going to talk something that's a little more personal. Want to know about your personal transition into retirement and how you reinvented yourself. So just a quick context about this. So from House of Alpha, we focus on retirement transition as the key core of our job, and we think you should not retire, you should refire. So that's the basis, and you're a living example of somebody who has refired. So I am very keen to go behind the scene and understand the mindset and how you went about this. So give us a little bit insight about your career, your long career with advertising and marketing, and what you most enjoyed.
And then I did my PUC from Loyola and did my engineering from IIT, IIT Madras. Then I went to IIM Calcutta for a MBA straight off from IIT. I got fascinated with the world of advertising, so I joined Rediffusion Advertising, which was started by a bunch of IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Calcutta alumni. I was probably one of the early IIT IIMs to get into advertising. Yeah, mostly before the mid-70s, people who got into advertising were people who were from the theatre crowd. And I was, in a sense, an oddity because I was both an engineer and an MBA. It's never smooth. Because especially if you, a CEO level in a big company, it's not smooth. I'm not going to sit at home. I will find an office. I'll set up an office. Even if I have to sit there alone, I will set up an office. I will not sit at home. I had set up a consulting company called Cogito within Ulka, and we had done a lot of consulting projects. So I knew that how the consulting game works. I am hanging up my boots on, let's say, 1st of April 2016. What am I going to do from, 2nd of April? And there is this famous play, right? Death of a Salesman, which got made into a very famous movie in Tamil called Vietnam Veed, where the salesman retires. After that, he doesn't know what to do. Because every day, all he knows is taking his bag and going out and selling machines. Right? And suddenly stop doing it. This is it. This is life.
This is it. Yeah.
So you have to realize that people today respect you not because of you, it's because of your chair. You get off that chair, someone else sits, the respect has gone to that. So you have to wake up to that.
Very intrigued by it. I mean, it's
very tough to sell Yellow Pages.
Really? Okay. So that really makes it dinosaur age, right? So Yellow Pages to today, digital marketing. And you very open-mindedly said that I'm getting help from somebody else because I don't understand it. I mean, you're a marketing veteran. You've been there, done that. But to have that in you to go out and seek help,
I don't know. I don't know. A lot of things are changing. The world of marketing is dramatically changing. So I'm also worried that, maybe a year or two, I'll be completely outclassed. I will not know anything. So,
how do you go about?
So you need to keep learning, keep reinventing. That's the only way.
You wish somebody had told you that when you were 40, did you? Is that a reason why you're saying, I wish somebody told me that?
No, I'm saying so. I should have listened more. Would have helped,
It would have helped. Fantastic. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for coming on this show on Refired Lives. Of course, we all know you as a marketing veteran who's done some fantastic work with great brands and as an author. But today we're going to talk something that's a little more personal. Want to know about your personal transition into retirement and how you reinvented yourself. So just a quick context about this. So from House of Alpha, we focus on retirement transition as the key core of our job, and we think you should not retire, you should refire. So that's the basis, and you're a living example of somebody who has refired. So I am very keen to go behind the scene and understand the mindset and how you went about this. So give us a little bit insight about your career, your long career with advertising and marketing, and what you most enjoyed.
So first, Bhuvana, thank you for inviting me on to your show.
Thanks.
You're calling it what? ReFirement
Talks.
ReFirement Talks.
Refired Lives.
So thank you for inviting me onto your show, and happy to be here.
Thank you.
So if I were to pull back, I did my college in Chennai from a school. If you're from Chennai, you know I'm from a school called Mylapore in Vidya Mandir, Mylapore.
Yep.
And then I did my PUC from Loyola and did my engineering from IIT, IIT Madras. Then I went to IIM Calcutta for a MBA straight off from IIT.
Okay.
If I were to do that again, I would have probably worked for 2 years before doing my MBA. Anyway, after MBA, I got fascinated with the world of advertising. So I joined Rediffusion Advertising, which was started by a bunch of IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Calcutta alumni.
Okay.
I was probably one of the early IIT IIMs to get into advertising.
Yeah.
Mostly before the mid-70s, people who got into advertising were people who were from the theatre crowd. So end 70s was when IIM MBAs were getting into advertising.
Okay.
And I was in a sense an oddity because I was both an engineer and an MBA. Started in Rediffusion, worked for about 3 years. Then I'm having a very good time. Then I said I should look at the other side.
Okay.
So managed to get a job at Boots Company, which makes pharmaceuticals and OTC products. I worked on brands like Colder Strepsils, Bernol, Sweetex, and then of course Brufen and Canetone. I worked there for about 6 years. Then for whatever reason, I decided to move into sales. I was in UDI Yellow Pages in Delhi. Set up the first direct selling operation for Yellow Pages.
Wow.
Had a sales team between Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta of roughly 300. That lasted for about 2 years. And then my then boss decided to join Ulka, which was not in a great shape. He managed to attract me to join him on a mission to turn around the agency. I joined in 1989. Worked in Chennai for 5 years. Because they had a south operation which was all soaked in red. So managed to turn it around after 3 years. Continued for 2 more years. And then I came to Bombay in 94. And then I worked with Ulka, which we then sold 51% to an international company called Food Cone Building in 97. We became FCB Ulka. Then 2007, the balance 49% was sold. We became 100% American owned. We continued to work till around our retirement age was 58. But everyone or most people got a 3-year standard extension as an advisor. So I continued for another 3 years. Got out at the age of 61 in 2016. So normally, what do you do after you so-called retire? And I said I will not sit at home and do nothing. So even during my career, I had a few parallel passions which were running. I used to teach at Somaya, and then later at NMIMS. I used to teach brand management, advertising management. I used to teach full courses, which I had reduced later. I used to write books. My first book came out in the year 2000. So I think it was 2016 January. I was at some event in Delhi on design thinking, and an old friend who was taking over as dean of SP Jain, Bhavan's College, SP Jain, said that, what do you plan to do? I said, look, I do this and that. So he said, why don't you join us? I said, look, I don't want to do full-time academic job. So he said, okay, we are starting something new in collaboration with Times Group. So give us maybe 1 day a week. So I said, okay, 5 days a month. We'll come and work. And, so that's how it started. So even before I kind of retired, I had something to do. Which was once a week or twice a week. I had to go to SP Jain. And around that time, a couple of other friends called to say, look, can you advise me? I'm starting something new. There was an agency in Chennai who said, my client is planning to spend big money, but they don't seem to understand how to plan. So can you come and help? So that's how it started.
Okay.
So 2016, now it's going to be 10 years in a few months. I've been doing multiple things.
Okay.
I met Pradipto Mahapatra in 2016, and I wanted to ask him, a friend of mine who was a certified coach from CFI,
Okay.
met me in January. I said, Ambi, why don't you become a coach?
Okay.
So I said, yeah, I only have basically marketing and advertising experience. How can I become a coach? Coach has to have big company experience. He said, no need. Anyway, Pradipta is a founder of CFI. Why don't you go meet him? So I went and met Pradipta. Pradipta had a long chat. And he said, even if you want to do mostly brand advisory work, coaching certification will give you a perspective on how to approach even that. So I joined, and I think 2016 is when I joined CFI certification program. That's when I met your friend Bala. Became good friends. So I did that. So I'm doing a bit of coaching.
Okay.
I do teaching at SPJ, and I teach 2 courses. One on consumer behavior, which is for the 2-year MBA program. I teach buyer behavior again for the 2-year MBA program, and I also teach integrated marketing communication for the 1-year MBA program.
Okay.
So when I'm teaching, I'm in campus the whole day. And when the teaching happens in kind of groups, right? So when the course starts over 6 weeks, I need to finish 18 sessions. So I'm there probably 9 days, taking those 18 sessions. I also do a bit of helping them in terms of some MDP, industry programs I help. So that's one part. That's academic part which I'm involved in. Then I said I do some executive coaching, largely through CFI. So CFI has a roster of some 200 certified coaches. Whenever a company approaches them, they send them a few names. The company then talks to us and picks one of us. So that's currently last year I had 3 running. Currently I have 1, maybe 1 more. That's the second module, if you were to call it that. The third is what I call brand coaching.
Okay.
Where a company comes and says, look, we have launched this brand. We are having some issues. Can you come and help us?
Okay.
So it could be a new brand. It could be a brand that's been running for a long time. So I perform the role of a brand coach, which means I meet them maybe once a month, spend a day asking them questions. They prepare the answer. I meet them. So like this, I've done brand coaching assignments for TI Cycles, Nippon Paint, PepsiCo, etc., etc. So that's the so-called maybe the third vertical.
Okay.
The fourth vertical is really writing. So I've written. My first book came out in the year 2000.
Okay.
My latest book, this one,
12th.
which is my 12th book, has just come out this year, 2 months ago.
Yes.
I also write a monthly column in Business Standard.
Yes, I do catch them.
And then occasionally I write for Hindustan Times and for Business Line and for Economic Times. So currently I'm juggling. I've forgotten something. I need to send something tomorrow, day after, to my editor.
Okay.
So I need to write. So I enjoy reading. I read a lot. At least after I got on my full-time job, I must be averaging 40 books a year.
Wow.
Some years 55.
Fantastic.
Mix of both fiction, non-fiction. So I read a lot.
Okay.
And I'm happy to keep writing. And as long as people are willing to ask me to write, I'm willing to write. So this is my journey. And the other vertical, which I was on several boards.
There's more? Okay.
No, I was on a lot of boards as independent director. I was on the board of FDC, which makes electoral. As an independent director, I was the chairman of the board of Galaxy Surfactants, which makes raw materials for shampoos and toothpaste. I was on their board for 15 years. I was on the board of Rediff.com.
Okay.
I was on the board of a company called Cube Cinema Technologies, and also on the board of Hindu Publications. So I continue to be on the Hindu board.
Okay.
That term is not yet over. Okay. But that's one thing. I've reduced. The other 4, I'm no longer there. So these are the 4, 5, 6 things which I do.
Oh, that's 2 hands full, sir.
Too much. Actually, appearing on this podcast. This, I think, is the 10th podcast I'm appearing on in the last, 15.
That's the 6th.
Yeah, maybe 6th one.
Okay.
The last 2 months, there have been 10 podcasts I've appeared on.
Wow.
But it's okay. It's fun. Yeah. Okay.
You seem like you're busier now than you probably were busier when you were working like full time.